What's going on, everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo, and oh my god, it's the holidays, which means there's going to be some kind of social justice reclamation. Every year, it's either going to be the war on Christmas from the right and actual elements of a war on Christmas from the left. It's very odd, right? Just last week, we got this Huffington Post article from like 2015 or whatever. It's a couple-year-old article, resurfaced, basically claiming that Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer is racist because of the way that it presents marginalized individuals. Never mind the fact that the moral of the story is don't be this way. People out there get really, really, really upset because it might impact the sensibilities and fifis of somebody else. But it wouldn't be again a holiday season without something else happening too. In this case, what we're seeing here is an Ohio radio station pulls controversial holiday song, and KC station gets complaints. Now, ultimately, the big thing here is the Ohio radio station is pulling a song, right? What song is it? What song might it be? What song is so horrible, so terrible, so disgusting, so anti-Christmas, anti-American that it needs to be pulled? And that, of course, is Baby It's Cold Outside. Yeah, if you've ever followed Anita Sarkeesian for any point in time, you know she's also gone after this song too. Basically, the TLDR of it is it's super rapey. And in the MeToo era, you don't want to have a super rapey song on the air, except the song's not rapey at all. It is a dude who is basically trying to get some ass on, and the woman is like, no. But she's not leaving. He's not stopping her from leaving. He's just offering up alternative explanations as to why she should stay. It's a song that's meant to be playful back and forth between two people who do like each other, but it is the social implications of if she stays. There is a thing about that in the song about that. It's like, oh, but what people say, what will it's more about a take on society than it is the guy going like, look, it's going to be perfectly fine. And she's like, I don't know. I don't want to be branded a slut, and everyone's going to be worried about me, blah, blah, blah. But no. Totally the Me Too era. Totally rapey, right? I re-listened to the Michael Bublé, Idina Menzel song version of it before recording. And it's a great song. It's a real catchy song. And it's funny because the music video is literally children acting it out. So that's funny. Anyway. It says here that a radio station in Ohio pulled the Christmas oldie from its playlist because some people could be offended by the rakish lyrics. A Kansas City radio station chief is catching grief for it. That, of course, is just kind of the fallout of the internet, isn't it? It's somebody said this one thing. Well, this person with a very similar name then gets all the shit. It's true. It happens all the damn time. Anyway, Cleveland's WDOK shares a similar place on the dial as KCKC-FM, aka KC 102.1 FM. The Cleveland station pulled Baby It's Cold Outside because afternoon host Glenn Anderson thought it was inappropriate in the Me Too era. Mostly the song written by Frank Lussier in 1944 is a clever back and forth between a man making advances and a resistant woman. But one of her lines, say what's in this drink, jumps out in this time of powerful men like Bill Cosby having to pay the consequences of sexual assault. Now listen, Bill Cosby literally roofied some ladies, and that is not a good thing. Not a good thing whatsoever, right? The pudding pop is laced with the roofie. Not even a joking thing. He really did some horrible stuff. But when someone says, hey, what's in this drink? It's not Rohypnol. You know what I mean? It's not Rohypnol. It's because if it would have been Rohypnol, then throughout the rest of the song, she'd be like, I don't know. Like, we would hear her progressively lose consciousness to the point of where the guy would be like, I'm a nut. But the point here is that say what's in this drink. It's a common phrase when you're at a party. Like, hey, what's in this drink? Or you're at a bar and you can try something new. Hey, what's in this drink? That's what it is. It's not you're trying to assign it to being a Rohypnol-based thing. It's just ridiculous to me. All right, it's like no one here has ever worked in a bar. I've done bartending school. I've done some bartending. You do a lot of like, hey, what's in this drink? And you're like, oh, it's this. And then it has a dumb name attached to it, right? What was it? In the opening of Deadpool 2, when he's in the fighting the Yakuza or whatever. No, the Chinese triad. With the Chinese mafia, whatever the hell it's called. And he dives over the bar, and there's the bartender right there. And he's like, let me get a vodka cranberry. I know it's a sea breeze. Don't make me say it. Right? That's what it is. Say, what's in this drink? Oh, it's a sea breeze. What's in a sea breeze? Vodka cranberry. What's in a White Russian? Say, what's in this drink? It's pretty tasty. Oh, it's a couple shots of it's some vodka. That's the whole point. Vodka and Kahlua. That's, like, that's all it is. But people out there, they want to make it a bigger deal than it boils down to here. And that's really what this is. It's Glenn Anderson, good old Glenn Anderson out there, getting all butthurt over a line in a song, trying to attribute it to Rohypnol, when in reality, it's literally asking, hey, what's in this drink you gave me? Because it's probably pretty tasty and I'm going to want some more. Now, Anderson wrote in a statement, it seems very manipulative and wrong. The world we live in is extra sensitive now. People get easily offended. But in a world where Me Too has finally given women a voice they deserve, the song has no place. Yeah. Okay, fine. You want to sit there and argue that the song is rapey. The song is all Me Too. The song, whatever. Look at the idea of the song. It's a man and it's a woman at the end of a night. I'm assuming it's a party. He likes her. She clearly is interested, but she doesn't want to stay because of the social implications. And he's trying to talk her into it, right? And he's trying to talk her into it, and he is ultimately trying to wear her down. There's no denying that, and she's almost like, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? And he's giving explanations to it, the whole thing. It's like really not that big of a deal, and now in the current age, in modern day, current year, right? Like that kind of thing wouldn't even really, it'd be looked at as being terrible because of the implications of the opposite. It wouldn't be the implications of her staying and having sex with them. If they bumped uglies, they wrapped pelvises around one another for a night of free bending fuck, that they would end up ultimately being fine. It would be viewed as being consensual and it's okay. But it would be the opposite here, where it's not the sensibility of her staying. It's the sensibility of the man, asking for her to stay. Some people, again, it's one of those songs where I guess really does boil down to the interpretation. But is it anti-women? Is it pro-rape in the Me Too era? No. Even the women of The View were like, this is going overkill. The women of The View. All right. And it's not, and I watched The View. So, I mean, I'm saying when Whoopi says something, it's good. I mean, if Joy Behar's against it, then, that's probably some sensibility there that we can all agree on. It's really stupid. And yes, I do actually watch The View from time to time. That is not a joke. Anyway, but some people got confused. This led to misdirected complaints to Kansas City's Christmas station, which has no plans to yank Baby It's Cold Outside. The KC 102.1 program director and afternoon host Natalie Rush said the station was inundated over the weekend with messages. So this Glenn Anderson from an Ohio station, right? WDOK, sat there. Good thing it's not WDIK. She would freak out and, oh my God, quit her job. Sat there and was like, no, this song has no place in the Me Too era. But then there was another station catching a lot of crap, probably because of misreporting. But you have to give it up to Natalie Rush here, who's like, what are you talking about? This is stupid. She says here, while we certainly respect the Me Too movement, when absolutely looking to concerns over lyrics in the music we play, we have not received complaints against the song. We continue to play several versions, including one by Idina Menzel and Michael Bublé, and the classic Dean Martin version from the 50s. Last year, a radio station in Dallas-Fort Worth pulled 5 of the versions of the song out of the Christmas rotation, citing listeners' concerns over the lyrics. And so, again, it's just where it starts. It's like one station does it, then everyone else is like, oh, well, we have to complain to get what we want. People just need to realize that the song is not what you interpret the song to be. I don't believe is what the song is. I think it's literally stupid for people to get absolutely butthurt and upset over it. But again, it is the world we live in where everyone's upset for every little thing over every little whatever. Listen to the song yourself. You can really basically break it down that it is a song about a man and a woman who clearly like each other. The man is just more vocal about it than the woman. She's like, she doesn't say no at any point in time in the song. And that to me is a clear indicator that the character in this particular person, with no basis on reality, by the way, is not wanting to go. If I had to put it in terms, in pickup artist terms, right? It's I'll catch some flag for this one, but there's a terminology in that book. It's like the last slut, I think it's like the last slut defense or last minute slut defense or the whatever the hell it is. And the idea there is like that last minute defense of no, I don't know if I want to do this. It's that, the kicking in of it versus, still wanting to, but it's like that last minute resistance. I don't know. Again, I have very little experience in that world. But I remember reading that part in the book, and that's kind of what I interpret it as, is like, she wants to, but she's worried about the social implications of it, not giving into her carnal instincts and worried about the societal version of it. And he's trying to basically go, no, everything will be fine. And then people took that as meaning he gonna rape which I don't think is the case anyway. Anyway, curious to know your guys' thoughts on this one. Let me know it in the comments below. Thumbs up the video, subscribe if you're new. Type in baby, it's cold outside if you made it to the chat or made it this far. Have yourself a good day, guys. And remember, don't get upset over every little thing because it's stupid and you shouldn't do it. All right, peace out.